Hello and welcome to Life on Your Terms. I'm your host, Suzanne Arjona. Now, I never thought I'd make it past 50. Not for any particular health reason, I just never thought about my future the way many folks do. So I guess today is a reflection on my life thus far, and maybe, just maybe, a look into the future. I'm Suzanne Arjona, and this is Life on Your Terms, where we'll explore how to follow your heart, take control of your life, and live it on your terms. I never thought about how my wedding would look like other young girls do. I never thought about getting married at all. I often thought about what I'd be when I grew up, but only because so many teachers asked that question. I really had no idea. I did, however, always have the thought that I'm not meant to work. And I know that sounds funny, but looking back in my mind, work was 9 to 5, 40-hour week in some predetermined career that came after college. Now, I never really thought about college either. None of that interested me. So, in my mid-20s, I found myself in a career that I sort of fell into. I was married, had a house on a cul-de-sac, and twins on the way. It was the idyllic life many people dream of, but it never felt like my life. Only a few years earlier, I'd been living on the road as a nomad. Leaving the job and staying home with the boys was a financially driven choice. For a while I thought, this is it. This must be what I'm meant to do, since I wasn't meant to work. Okay, now don't get me wrong, stay-at-home moms work a lot. I probably did more work in a day than I ever did at any job, and it was a 24/7 gig. But that wasn't it either. So I started a direct sales business at home. I loved that business, and my mentors always said, when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So I figured that must be it. I always knew I wasn't meant to work, so this must be what that premonition meant. And I loved that business for many years, until I didn't. Long story short, and I've told this story before, that direct sales business led into my coaching practice. I was in my early 30s and felt like I had already lived a lifetime. Now, 25 years later, here we are, reflecting on life, the universe, and everything. And honestly, I never thought I'd make it this long. Do I work? Yes. Do I love what I do? Most of the time. I look back on each mini adventure as chapters in my life, like a book. And that's probably a hint to me that I need to write another book. But I've learned that when teachers asked me so many years ago what I wanted to be, I should have just answered, I want to be me. It took me 57 trips around the sun to figure out that my life's work is exactly what I'm doing right now, learning how to be me and sharing that story with whoever needs to hear it. So thank you for listening, and if you've been following along, you know that on my birthday I love to give gifts. And this year, my gift to you is the opportunity to learn how to be more authentically you, the same way that I have with human design. So I've put some links in the show notes. I've posted these specials previously already, so I'm not going to go over all the details here, but you can save on a foundational human design reading as well as on a three session exploration package. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you can stack those deals. You can book your foundational reading, and then you can go ahead and grab the 3-session package as long as you schedule the first session of those 3 before July 15th. But anyways, thank you for spending my special day with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.